It's the most wonderful time of the year. October. We're finally here. My favorite month of the year, my favorite time of the year, and we're ending the month with my favorite holiday of the year. Unfortunately, we are not playing a spooky game. Although, to be fair, the Platinum Relics are terrifying enough for it to be part of the October celebration. Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Wolf, and welcome back to another Retro Achievement Mastery. It has been a day since the Metroid video went up. And today we're going to move on immediately to our next mastery. I usually take a little break. However, considering that this is a big game, not to mention that the video is going to be even bigger because, I don't know how I'm going to structure this video because, like I mentioned, I'm going to do something different for this one. But yeah, welcome to a brand new Retro Achievement Mastery. Today we are finally at the final game of our trip through memory lane, kinda. And we're gonna end things off with Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped for the PlayStation 1. And yeah, I say last game from memory lane because after this game, I can finally play whatever game I want. Yes! Except for Tomb Raider, because I'm doing Tomb Raider next year for the 30th anniversary. Now that I said that out loud, Metroid turns 40 next year, so I should have done Metroid NES next year, but I decided to do it instead of NSMB, so there you go. And that was the best game I could have done, with the exception of maybe Scare Island and Lilo and Stitch, because Stuart Little 2's mastery just requires you to get 100%, and that would make a very boring video. But yeah, here we go. Crash Bandicoot 3. 112 achievements. That's a lot of stuff. And yeah, basically the set for Crash 3 is divided into 4 different categories. First of all, we got the progression stuff. Get the progression stuff, and getting all the gems, and basically the beating the game and beating the game 100%, or I guess 105% as this game actually goes. The second category is to where is it? Here we go. The second category is similar to Crash 1 and 2. We have to beat every level, or we have to get the box gem in every level without dying. And I believe this include all the... Okay, he said Ski Craze, and I believe Ski Craze is a bonus level. But yeah, we basically need to get every level where you can die. You have to break every box without die. That's basically the TLDR of it. And then, of course, we have the next category, which is the time trial relics, where for some reason they give you achievements for getting Sapphire and Gold, which are... Sapphire is like just a congratulatory clap, saying like, good job, you did it, you did the bare minimum. And the Gold is the minimum required to get the last gem from Coke, get the last gem in the game, and get the true 105%. However, we also have an achievement for getting a Platinum Relic in every single level. Now, you may be wondering, why did they do this? Why is Platinum Relic so important? Well, that is because in order to truly complete a Crash game, you need to get the Platinum Relics. Now, you may be wondering, do Platinum Relics give you anything? Well, in the words of Karekoris, the Platinum Relics don't give you shit. Because, yes, with the exception of It's About Time, every game with time trial relics, getting the Platinum Relic is completely bragging rights. Again, the only exception being it's about time because you need the platinum relics to fully get 106%, which is something that to this day I still haven't done. Now the good thing is that we also have some miscellaneous achievements, but I'm not going to mention them until we get to specific points in the game. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it. So yeah, with that said, let's not waste any more time. Let's set our timer and controller, and let's finish the Crash trilogy once and for all. Man, when you get a phone call right when you're about to start a game, oh my god, that's well timed. All right, let's begin for real this time. All right, guys, we have 2 gems in the final area. We're on our way. Also, I don't know what the volume is. Okay, it's at 50. I'll keep it at 50 just because editing the because yeah, the one thing I don't like to do is to raise the volume because, like I said, I don't want to have an instance where I almost go deaf because of the achievement sound, like what happened in Toy Story 2. But you know, considering that this is not a live stream, I can just edit the audio before I upload this to the archives channel. Which, by the way, I hope that I get this session, or I hope that I upload the playthrough of the entire game before I do the time trial live stream, because yeah, that is one thing that I want to. Get out of the way immediately. Just you know, it's like, surprise, we got live stream. Where's the gameplay for the last stuff? Shut up. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to input the Konami code. So up, up, down, down, left, right, and then square. And we will unlock the Spyro the Dragon demo and get PS1 heroes. So yeah, that's basically our first achievement. We got ourselves a demo, and we're not even starting the timer. So yeah, with that said, let's just not waste any time, and let's go into a brand new game.
Free at last. Uka Uka is free. No, it cannot be. Evil, great evil has come. None have dared to fail the brave Uka Uka even once. But you, Cortex, you have failed me twice.
Great Uka Uka, it was that infernal Bandicoot.
From deep inside my temple prison, I sent you simple instructions to follow. But you lost the gems, you lost the crystals, and I have lost my patience. There is now no other power source left on this planet.
I know we've had a few unfortunate setbacks.
And failed. But since your bumbling has managed to set me free, I am feeling generous. There is still a way for us to amass the power needed to enslave this miserable planet. And this time the great Uka Uka will make sure that you do it right.
After many eons, my evil twin, Uka Uka, has been freed from his underground prison. Long ago, I locked him there to protect the world from his malice. Now, free once again, he must be stopped. children, Uka Uka and Cortex plan to use this time-twisting machine to gather crystals that lay scattered across time. I have brought you here to recover the crystals before they do so. To open the time portal, simply stand on a button and then jump into the portal. Good luck.
Alright, here we go. And here we go on the first... Alright, here we go. Crash 3. Let's get started. Alright, Toad Village. Yeah, let's just not waste any time. Let's just get over it. Let's get on with the show.
Crash, crash, crash. Why must you always muck in my mud? Oh, look, I have a mask helping me, too. We will find out which one is more powerful soon enough.
Okay, so similar to Crash 1 and 2, or more specifically, similar to Crash... Oh, okay, it goes away. Also, there's no active achievement. That is not good. Wait, can I have that back, please? I do want that because it is very important to me. Okay, settings, achievements. Okay. Yeah, progress indicators. No? Oh, so I guess they're gonna show failed, I guess, like the leaderboards. Okay, that's a very interesting change because, yeah, I updated a Duck Station because, yeah, the last time we did a PlayStation game was Crash 2. Except not really, it was Toy Story 2. And, yeah, in between, I did, in between those games, in between Toy Story 2, I did Toy Story 2, Toy Story 2, and Metroid. So, 3 games is not that bad. But yeah, basically, the active challenges, as you can see, you cannot even see my mouse. Oh my god, okay. Can you see? You cannot even see my mouse, okay. But basically, I'll change this, here we go. I think. I mean, I can see it, but I can see the cursor on my screen, but I cannot see it on the OBS. Nah, you know what? Fuck it, whatever. We're just gonna roll with it. But yeah, as you can see, it says active challenge achievements, which says break every box without losing a life. And then we have the new achievements, which is beating the level without breaking any box. And basically what I'm going to do, similar to the Crash 2 Mastery, I'm going to focus on the Pacifist Challenge, and then we're going to do the Break Every Box Challenge. So yeah, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to just play the level normally, and yeah, we're just going to get the Pacifist Challenge, which is to beat the level without breaking a single box. Now, there are levels where boxes will be broken, and to compromise for it, they will actually, or the game will actually, or the achievement will actually tell you the exact amount of boxes you need to destroy. Now, thankfully, level 1 is incredibly easy. You can just skip everything, and especially considering that you can just go on like the edges, similar to how you could in the fly levels in Crash 2. Yeah, you can just stick like this, and yeah, there you go. That's basically what you have to do, and don't get sliced and diced. And yeah, we're just gonna skip the crystal. And yeah, just for security, don't spin enemies, because the last thing you want to do is to spin an enemy into a box and just fail the achievement. Oh, it's a challenge failed.
Coco, you forgot to bring the crystal out of that level. Quickly, go back in and get it. Cortex's minions are searching for it as we speak.
Yeah. I'm gonna be real with you. I've never heard. I'm gonna be real with you. I have never heard that cutscene with Aku Aku before. That is pretty cool. Okay, yeah, that achievement failed thing. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like the way it looks. I'm gonna be real with you. Okay, whatever. But yeah, basically we got the achievement, Toad Skipping, which is to beat Toad Village without breaking a single box. And yeah, now we have to beat the first level while breaking every box without dying. Now, one thing that is... Okay, I don't know if it's actually still a thing, since, God, when did I master this game? First, originally. Let me see real quick. So I mastered Crash 3 back in April Fool's 2023. So more than 2 years ago. God damn. Yeah, man, that's insane. And yeah, basically that is the last time basically that was when I first mastered this game. It wasn't the last time I actually played this game, because yeah, the last time I actually played this game well, from beginning to end, was when I did the Let's Play last year. Back in, yeah, last year is when I did the Let's Play, and, yeah, that was the most recent time I actually played through this game, and, yeah, let's just say that when it comes to Crash 3, I don't come back to this game, because I think I've mentioned this before, but Crash 3 is actually my least favorite game of the trilogy. And, yeah, that has stayed the same for a long while, because, yeah, I don't like the game. I mean, what else do you want me to say? I don't like this game. And I think the reason as to why I don't like this game is because it's because of the time trials. Like, I know I've seen a lot of people that actually do like the time trials because they add a challenge on speeding through levels as fast as possible while also trying to optimize the route. Also, why is my controller vibrating? I want you off. The last time I played with controller vibration was when I was on my teens. So, yeah, I don't want that anymore. Especially when I learned that controllers that have rumble on will actually deplete their battery quicker. So that's cool. But yeah, a lot of people actually see the time trial relics as a sort of extra challenge, but I just see it as padding, if I'm gonna be real with you. I mean, because again, the only thing you unlock with okay, the one good thing about the time trials is that you unlock extra stuff. That's like the bare minimum that it does. But at the same time, I don't know. I just don't like it. I never liked it. I didn't like it when I played it for the first time, and I don't like it when playing it for the 10th time, you know? And it's also a big reason as to why I just don't want to master Crash Bandicoot games after 3. Also, wait, does this one not have a pacifist challenge? No, it doesn't. Okay, so I guess it's only the platforming levels that require you to beat every level without breaking a box. Okay, so I thought it was every single level, or I thought it was the original 25 or the first 25 levels. But yeah, in the last level we got Battletoads, which is to beat the level while breaking every box without dying. And the cool thing about this game, or the very interesting thing about this game, is that you get the achievement when you destroy the last box. You don't get the achievement once you finish the level, which was the case in Crash 1 and 2. But yeah, in the last level, and also in this level, we got the introduction of a new box, or Crash 3, we have the introduction of a brand new box. We have what I like to call the, I don't know if it's actually the official name, but I like to call it the roulette box, where basically you need to hit the box, and depending on when you hit it, you're gonna get like you're gonna get a reward, which could be Wampa, a 1-up, Aku Aku, or just nothing. However, if you don't destroy the box after a certain amount of time, that box will turn into a metal crate. And yeah, because of that, you cannot get the box gem. Okay, so it's square that is the torpedo. Yeah, because I always seem to forget what it's a torpedo, what's the speed, the boost. Okay. Oh my god. Well, there you go. Level 2, we already failed. That is awesome. Oh, man. Aku Aku, why is your nose gray? Crash, get in the level. This is gonna be a long playthrough, isn't it? This is gonna be a long mastery. 112 achievements. My god. I mean, you know, at the very least, for the pacifists, or at the very least, the levels are not that long, so that the pacifist, getting the pacifist and the box gem in at the same, or back to back, is not gonna be that egregious. But at the same time, it's like, it's kind of cool that we have a pacifist achievement, but at the same time, it's I'm like, a part of me, the cynical part of me is like, why though? Why include an achievement for an extra playthrough? You know, because for every single because for every single level, the most like ideal way to actually, you know, do the pacifist level is just to, you know, stick to a side and just not go into the box, you know. Now I will say that I do remember there actually are levels where trying to beat the levels without breaking every box, or without breaking any box, is actually a challenge. And just to give a heads up, when I do the video for Crash 3 in the main channel, I'm just gonna glimpse over I'm just going to ignore the pacifist achievements unless they actually give like a real challenge, which spoilers, I don't remember, but a part of me is going to say not a lot of them. Although that being said, we do have a Crash 2, a Return of Crash 2, where we have to beat the final level of the game without using the Firefly. So that's cool. Ah! That's okay. We're at the end. Although I do know there's actually another submarine thingy. Or oh man, what's it? How was it called in Tomb Raider 3? That yellow submarine thing in Lutz Gate? VPI? No, it starts with U because underwater. Oh my god, I don't remember. I straight up don't remember. Because to be fair, I don't call that thing as its actual name. I just call it a submarine, a little submarine thingy. Also, in case you're wondering, this thing moves automatically, which is very annoying. And oh my god, that thing was going to run out. And there we go, pushing down on me. And yeah, as you can see, 92 out of 92. Now the sad thing is that even if we got the Aku Aku on that roulette, it would have been pointless because you cannot go invincible in the underwater levels. At least in this game, which yeah, caught me off guard when you can in huge adventure. So yeah, that was a rude awakening. All right, so that's 2 levels. That's 2 levels down, and now let's go to Orient Express. Now here we have another pacifist achievement. And yeah, this is gonna be kind of annoying. Hopefully not. Okay, now... Okay. I'm gonna die here. There's no way. So, I went to 0. So, in the case I die, I want to know, does dying before hitting the first checkpoint actually count? Actually fail the achievement? Because I do remember that dying in a bonus stage actually fails the Deathless achievement, which is incredibly stupid considering that, you know, dying in a bonus stage, by technicality, it doesn't count as a death according to Crash 1 if you're going for a color gem in the Insane trilogy. Oh, that was close. Alright, so that's 0. Okay. Yeah, don't even bother with the crystal. It's not worth it. Now, if you want, you can actually destroy those barrels by boosting, which is by pressing circle or R1. Alright. Let's go into the plank to avoid the boxes. Don't land on a box, because that would be very dumb, considering that this is actually the end. And we 0 of 51. Congratulations, we suck at the game. And I didn't die, look at that. So now the question is, when I'm going to die? Am I gonna die on level 1, as I did in Crash 1? No, I didn't die. No, I did not die in Crash 2, on level 1 on Crash 2, so yeah, am I gonna die? So the question is, when am I gonna die? A part of me says, well, right here, considering that I'm probably gonna miss a box. Even though it really doesn't matter, because if I fail a box, I need to... what's it called? I need to, I need to exit the level, because I cannot die. Because, like I mentioned, dying before hitting... I believe dying before hitting the first checkpoint actually disables the achievement. But again, I don't remember if that's actually a case. I do know that dying in a bonus stage negates it, but I don't remember if before hitting the first checkpoint. So, well, sadly, we're never gonna find out now, considering that, you know, we are already way past the first checkpoint. Oh, okay. But yeah. Okay, now here is the... I think I got them all. Because, yeah, when I was editing the, oh my god, I still remember this, but when I was editing the Crash 3 time trial video for my Let's Play, I somehow... Okay, we got them all. I somehow, when I destroyed when I went through that quartet of boxes, I somehow missed a time box, which, yeah, gave me, which, yeah, reminded me of getting the box gem and bears repeating for me. It's about time, because my god. Although, to be fair, when I played Crash, when I played It's About Time, I played it after the next gen patch, which means that they increased the hitbox for Polar, so yeah, it was made more doable, but at the same time, it's like, my god. Oh my god. I'm dying.
Ooga Ooga and Cortex want Tiny get crystals and bring them to Big Colosseum in Rome. Crash, leave them for Tiny, or Crash get crushed.
How about no? Okay, so yeah, real quick. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that actually. I wish I wonder if there's a way to change it. I'm gonna figure it out next time. Okay, so yeah, the achievements we got are expensive boxes for the pacifist and Deathless Express for the Deathless one. So now we got. I'll just do this. Now we got. Okay, there we go. Now we got Strong Bones and 24 Yards. And this level is actually our first level where, as you can see, beat Boneyard without breaking more than 24 boxes, where we actually have a limit on how many boxes we can destroy. And there's a good reason as to why, because yeah, those 3 boxes that the Triceratops destroyed actually count. So yeah, basically the only boxes that you're allowed to destroy are the boxes that the Triceratops will destroy, or that the dinosaurs can destroy, which for some reason didn't involve the checkpoint box. Huh? Okay, that is kind of funny actually, considering that in the other Crash games. TNT or explosives can actually destroy a checkpoint, as I showed in a Crash. As I showed in. Actually, I don't think I showed it in Crash 1. Oh, okay. Yeah, that part is the scary part. But yeah, remember your movements. Also, yes, R1 actually does the slide, unlike Crash 2 at the beginning. Oh man. That was, I'm not gonna lie, that moment was pretty funny when somehow my R1 was not mapped to the what's it called, to my controller. And again, I don't know why it didn't got mapped. It's weird. I still don't know how that happened. Yeah, that's weird that it doesn't destroy the checkpoint. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that by the end of this, we're gonna have exactly 24. But yeah, here we got the I guess the titular chase levels, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I don't like these levels. In my opinion, I think they are. In my opinion, I think that these levels are the worst chase levels in the trilogy. Just because, and the main reason as to why is because of the lava pits. Because in the worst case scenario, you will not see them coming, and they have such a specifically bullshit hitbox that sometimes you're going to jump perfectly and not die and not take damage, but other times you're going to jump over the exact same pit no problem, but die or take damage because a pixel of your shoe was like not in the right spot, and yeah, it's dumb. I don't like it. And yeah, I guess I should mention this real quick, that another reason as to why Crash 3 is not a game that I have a lot of fond memories about is because, or a game that simply just simply because I don't like that much as Crash 2 and especially Crash 1, is because I never grew up with this game. Growing up, the only Crash games I owned on the PlayStation were the first 2 Crash games. Which, it's pretty ironic because when it comes to the Spyro series, I owned 3, but I've never owned 1 and 2. So, for Crash 2, I owned 1 and 2, but never 3. But for Crash 3, but for Spyro, I own 3, but never 1 and 2. So, I guess that's what you call ironic. But yeah, we finally got invincibility, and we got Woodabaga! So that is awesome. So that is pretty cool. Alright, we got a bounce round. And what the heck was that momentum crash? Also, they fixed, 3 games in, and they finally fixed the multi-wump upgrades. Because, yeah, instead of requiring 10 bounces, they now require 5. So, thank God. Although that's still too much. So, there you go. Okay, so here we got more boxes to break. I forgot, is there an achievement for getting to 99 lives? Because I know there's actually one in, I know there's a 99 achievement or trophy in the insane version, but, no, I don't see it, okay. So that doesn't seem to be the case. Alright, final section, let's go. Oh, why didn't you break the log? Whoa, okay. Got it. Yeah, getting the box gem is always like very finicky because are you gonna get it? Are you going to drop off before you claim it? It's like, ugh, kind of an odd spot, if you ask me. They should have moved it down, which I don't know if they did that for the insane version. And yeah, we got strong bones for doing the deathless run, so that is awesome. All right, making waves. And I believe this one also requires a pacifist run. Oh my god. Alright. 37. I really don't care what the boxes in this, I don't need to break them. Now the good thing is that we're not playing the insane version, so we have a sort of control with the jet ski. Because, yeah. If you've played the Insane Trilogy, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because, yeah, the jet ski controls like absolute ass in the Insane version. And, okay, I will say that my least favorite thing about the jet ski overall is that there's no brake button. So, if you want to, like, stop, you have to just let go and... in some cases, you just have to just drive into the wall to stop moving, but... and yeah, because of that, it's just so annoying. Also, I did not mean to get the crystal. Ah, crap. So... yeah, I done goofed. Okay. and yeah, the reason I didn't want to grab the crystal is because, in this game, which is really annoying, actually... once you get the 5th crystal in the specific area of the time twister, you are forced to fight the boss. Which for some reason they decided to also employ that? No, not employ. Include that. There you go. They decided to include that in what's it called? In Crash 2 Insane and also the Insane version of Crash 3. Because yeah, I know that I believe... wait, did Wrath of Cortex did that? I don't remember. Then again, I haven't played Wrath of Cortex in so long. Which, you know, the good thing about doing this game is that we can finally move to Wrath of Cortex, which is a better game than this one.
Coco, store the pretty crystals. Tiny, take them back in Gladiator Arena.
Okay, so I'm gonna pause real quick because similar to Crash 1, we have boss challenges. So for Tiny, we have beating Tiny Tiger without moving left or right. So yeah, we just have to... oh, whoops. We have... okay, yeah. So Beat Tiny Tiger without swinging to the left. Yeah, it's actually weird to actually get, like, the description and stuff, like, you know, the active challenge on the bottom. And, you know, having to look up what that achievement is. But yeah, basically, just go back and forward, and just, Ow. I'm gonna friggin' die. I should actually do a slide spin. Let's see. Well, okay, here we go. Am I gonna die? Yes, I did. And there we go. And there it is. I finally died. First boss, let's go. I died on Tiny Tiger. Probably the easiest boss in this game. Just because I wanted to do a freaking challenge. Oh, I can just jump over them normally. Also, that Leon pattern was not the same as the last one. As my last attempt. So, yeah, the lion spawn is randomized. That is good to know, actually. Yeah, because last time I got, like... Yeah, because when I died, I got, like, 4 Leons in a row. It's like, what the heck? And there we go. No side steps. And Gladiator Tigger. And we got the supercharged body slam. For a more powerful belly flop, press X and then press circle at the top of the jump. And yeah, we haven't done a belly flop in this game yet. So I wonder how does that look like.
Well done, children. By defeating Tiny, you have unlocked the gate to the next time travel area. Go back to the center of this time twister and save your progress if you wish. From there, you will see that the gate to the second time travel area is now open.
That's cool and all, Aku, but I still need to get a gem, so... Give me 1 second and I'll join you on the second warp. Or the second area of the time twister. Alright, box gem, let's go. Yeah, that's actually one thing I don't like about,
Why must you continue to be a thorn in our side?
What? Where was I? Oh, Tiny was a good fellow. He hated everyone and everything, but a good heart nonetheless. Please be more reasonable with my minions next time.
he hated everyone and everything. I love that line. It's basically me every day, so there you go. And, oh, it's the crystal that spawns the clock. Okay. So yeah, getting the crystal actually will spawn the time trial, but I'm not gonna worry about that because I'm not even gonna touch time trials until until the gameplay for the main game at least is recorded, edited, and uploaded to YouTube. Which I decided that I guess I should mention real quick that when it comes to the videos. When it comes to the videos, or these videos for the archives channel, I'm going to upload them as soon as they're ready to go. Because, yeah, back then I just decided to... Oh, go. I decided to just upload them by the time the main video goes on the main channel. However... I decided to do it not like that because, you know, this will give you, like, a way to see my playthrough before you get to see the main game. So, that's basically what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it from here on out. Which, I was originally going to do it with Metroid, or with New Super Mario Brothers, but, yeah, for those who don't know, I went on vacation during September to celebrate the 18th of September, which is basically my country's version of the 4th of July. And, yeah, basically... There we go. And yeah, basically, I went to the beach. I didn't take my and the reason I didn't do anything and the reason I didn't record is because I didn't take my mic because for these playthroughs I just like to have my colorful commentary. Yeah, sure. We're gonna wait. I'm gonna go with that. Okay. So yeah, after that we got. I'm not in the right window. We got making health for doing the Deathless run and medieval Camelot for getting every box gem in the first area of the Time Twister.